Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mountain Point High School for this afternoon's AZYFL Championship game for 11U. Features and Squad 48. We'd like to thank our proud sponsors today, the husband and wife law team, Access Performance Training, Shields in Chandler, Gatorade, and TCP Asset Management. At this time, we ask you to rise and please remove your helmets and your hats as we honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team. That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
From the campus of Mountain Point High School in Phoenix, Arizona, welcome to the 2025 Arizona Youth Football League Championships. As it's our 6 o'clock ball game, 11 under Elite Outlaws versus Squad 48. Hi, everybody. I'm Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry, Roger Bemis. 1991, this school opened down here in southwest Phoenix, neighborhood of Ahwatukee. This is our 4th ball game of the night here, and it's right around 93 degrees as the captains meeting in midfield. The Elite Outlaws in the dark uniforms here on the near side. On the far side, Squad 48 in the white and red. So these teams advanced last week. Elite Outlaws beat the Desert Devils, and then the Squad 48, not the Squad 48. They're a feeder school for Castile. Squad 48, a Division I team, they beat CG Scorpions 36-18 last week to advance. So it's Elite Outlaws and Squad 48 here in the 6 p.m. game. Today's Arizona Youth Football League game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. So the coin toss at midfield, the Elite Outlaws will get the ball first. And the Elite Outlaws coached by Elias Valenzuela. Steve Vollrich, head coach for Squad 48. And taking a look, Elite Outlaws will get the ball first. Their starting quarterback, Gabriel Valenzuela. A couple guys to keep your eyes on. Running back, Jaden Valenzuela. Sea Dog number 0, known as Sea Dog, Cameron Moore. number 20, Thomas Rhodes. DT wearing number 3, defensive end, Pearson, number 18. On defense for squad 48, a guy that Braxton Volrich does it on offense and defense. Bridger Morris, also a guy to keep your eye on defense for squad 48. So about set to get this thing kicked off, about 93 degrees. Again, squad 48 in the white, in the black, it is Elite Outlaws. Liam Orozco, or I should say Elite Outlaws get the ball first, so it'll be Finn Miller set to kick off from left to right as he's got it on the tee for squad 48. Just about set to get this thing underway. Driving kick bounces around, picked up at the 22-yard line, and falling on that underneath for Elite Outlaws, Jaden Valenzuela. It's a return of 3 yards by Jaden Valenzuela. Elite Outlaws with the ball first. First down and 10 from their own 25-yard line, coached by Elias Valenzuela. And Gabriel Valenzuela, number 1, brings in the plays for Elite Outlaws. This the 4th ball game of the afternoon, 11 and under Elite Outlaws and Squad 48 Division I game. First down and 10 for Elite Outlaws from their own 25-yard line. Valenzuela out of the shotgun, a handoff, and breaking free down the near sideline. This may go all the way, and this is Blue going 75 yards for a touchdown. Blue Feely getting the handoff and going 75 yards for a touchdown around the left side on the first play from scrimmage. So Blue, who joined the team a couple of weeks ago, gives Elite Outlaws a 6-0 lead, 9:45 remaining in the opening quarter. 75 yards for Blue on that run. And Elite Outlaws will go for 1 point here. In fact, they will go for the 2-point conversion. Some good kickers in this ball game. Orozco for Elite Outlaws, Finn Miller for Squad 48. Orozco will try the 2-point conversion on the kick. Fun to see some kicking going on at this level. And some movement on that defensive side of the ball for Squad 48. Well, they were drawn offside, so Liam Orozco will try it. Well, they'll move it up just a little bit. It'll be about a 17-yard extra point try for 2 points for the Elite Outlaws. Orozco will try the extra point, and that snap is bobbled, and they're not going to get that kick off. It was Jaden Valenzuela holding. It appeared to be a good snap, but Valenzuela not able to hold on to it. And the 2-point kick conversion, they're not able to get it off the ground. So Blue Feely with a 75-yard touchdown run for Elite Outlaws, and they lead it 6-0, 9:45 remaining in the opening quarter. Combs back deep here on the near side for Squad 48. And on the far side is Antonio Alberto. Alberto on the far side. Combs here on the near side for Squad 48. It'll be Liam Orozco kicking from right to left for the Elite Outlaws. Really no wind to speak of right now, and this is a line drive kick here to the near side. Combs simply lets it go out of bounds smartly here on the near side around the 26-yard line. That'll be penalized against the Elite Outlaws. So a quick start to this ball game as Blue took it around that left side, 75 yards for the touchdown for Elite Outlaws. They lead it 6-0, 9:45 remaining in the opening quarter. After the kick going out of bounds by Orozco, it'll be first down and 10 for Elite for Squad 48 from their own 35-yard line. Jet Calfee comes out at quarterback out of the shotgun, and first down and 10. Volrich to his right in the backfield. Handoff to Volrich inside, bounces off one man and driven down by Iceman. So Iceman, another guy that was recently added to the roster, a late addition, comes up, knocks down Volrich for a loss on the play of 2. In fact, it's going to be a loss of 3, second down and 13 for Squad 48 back at their own 32-yard line. Calfee out of the shotgun with 3 receivers. Play action, Calfee dumps it off left side. It is complete. It is complete, and it's Bridger Morris taking on defenders on the far side.
Good for a Squad 48 first down.
A 21-yard pickup on that little dump off to the left side to Bridger Morris, who's a very tough customer. Picks up 21 to the far side, move the chains, first down and 10, Squad 48, the 47-yard line of Elite Outlaws. 8:30 and ticking in the opening quarter, 6-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws, first down and 10. Squad 48 at the 47-yard line of the Elite Outlaws. Handoff, Ulrich inside, slipped one tackle, takes on a couple of defenders and picks up about 5 down to the 42-yard line. Taken down by Caleb Pearson. It'll be second down and 5 for Squad 48 at the 42-yard line of the Elite Outlaws.
Let's go, D!
Steve Volrich, the head coach for Squad 48. Castile High School is where a lot of these kids will go. Calfee again is the quarterback. Tyler Babbitts will come in at certain times. Second down and 5. Bridger goes in motion. Second and 5. Calfee a quick toss left side. It is complete. Bridger Morris on the far side and taken down by Jaden Valenzuela. Bridger Morris is a tough customer, a tough guy to bring down. He'll run over people. A gain of 2, third down and 3. Squad 48 at the 40-yard line of the Elite Outlaws. 7 minutes remaining in the opening quarter, 6-0. Elite Outlaws on the 75-yard touchdown run by Blue Feely. Third down and 3. Squad 48 at the 40. The Elite Outlaws. They hand off to Volrich going left. Cuts it inside, has the first down and more, and picks up about 6 yards inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Taken down inside by P.J. Mack as well as Gabriel Valenzuela. So Squad 48 on the move. First down and 10 at the 34-yard line of the Elite Outlaws. The Outlaws leading 6-0, 6:20 remaining in the opening quarter. First down and 10, ball at the 34 of the Elite Outlaws. Calfee back to throw. Throw is underneath to the far side. It goes incomplete off the hands of Bridger Morris, and we've got a penalty marker in the backfield, and we may have roughing the passer against number 11, Meissen. Another late addition, Meissen, I believe maybe roughing the quarterback, Calfee getting hit after he unloaded that ball. Sun's starting to go down a little bit in the west. Ball resting at the 19 of the Elite Outlaws. First down and 10 for Squad 48. They trail it 6-0, 6:13 remaining in the opening quarter. Calfee out of the shotgun with 4 receivers. In fact, a direct snap inside. And a fight for a couple of yards. In fact, it was a direct snap that time to Tyler Babbitts, who is the second quarterback. I guess they rotate. Babbitts number 3. Picked up a yard, 2nd down and 9 for squad 48 at the 18-yard line of the Elite Outlaws. So Tyler Babbitts wears number 3, Jet Calfee number 9 for squad 48. Babbitts in at quarterback. To his right is Volrich on 2nd down and 9. Now he shifts to the left as Volrich. Babbitts going to take it himself, going left. Drags a couple of defenders, stays on his feet and pushes the pile down close to the 12-yard line. Babbitts a good job of moving his feet inside.
3rd down and 4.
So Iceman and Meissen coming up, making that stop. A pickup of 5. 3rd down and 4 for squad 48 at the 13-yard line of the Elite Outlaws. Babbitts goes out of the shotgun. Volrich to his right. In fact, it's Calfee in there at quarterback this time. He gets a snap, and he is hit and dropped by the Elite Outlaws. Blue coming in to get the sack. Blue had the 75-yard touchdown run early on to make it 6-0. That's where we stand here, 6-0 Outlaws, 4:24 remaining in the opening quarter. And a loss on the play of 8. It'll be 4th down, and we'll round it off to 12 for squad 48 at the 21-yard line of the Elite Outlaws as the timeout is called. Should say squad 48 needing to get down to the 9 for the 1st down. 4th down and 12. The Elite Outlaws leading 6-0. 4:24 remaining in this opening quarter. The breeze has picked up again, blowing from left to right about 10 miles an hour. So the sun, a little bit of a factor, at least us here on the east sidelines looking into the sun. And any receivers or anybody looking back to the west, be looking into that sun. 4th down and 12 for squad 48 at the 21-yard line of the Elite Outlaws. Calfee out of the shotgun. To his right is Volrich. Passing situation on 4th and 12. Calfee fires left side. It is intercepted at the 6-yard line. And making that catch and being wrapped up right around the 5-yard line that time is Caleb Pearson. So Pearson being wrapped up after he made that catch around the 6-yard line. Tried to cut it back to the near side, and he actually marked down at the 7. So an interception for Jet Calfee. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Elite Outlaws from their own 7-yard line. They lead at 6-0, 4:09 remaining in the opening quarter. Gabriel Valenzuela, number 1, the quarterback for the Elite Outlaws, brings in the play. 1st down and 10 for the Elite Outlaws, deep in their own territory at their own 7-yard line. And a handoff to the running back over the right side. Not much doing that time. Blue on the right side. Jaden Valenzuela. P.J. Mack in the backfield, but a loss of 2 yards on the play. It's a timeout called by the Elite Outlaws deep in their own territory, 2nd down and 12 from their own 5-yard line. 3:54 remaining in the opening quarter, 6-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws on the 75-yard touchdown run by Blue Feely. He's been a recent addition to the team and a Fine one for the Elite Outlaws. Earlier ball games at 11 a.m. A 6 and under game. The Baby Suns beat the Maricopa Pumas by a score of 46-0. 1:30 ball game. The Roadrunners of Ironwood beat Maricopa Pumas, a 12 and under contest, 29-6, and the Dragons of Phoenix, 9 and under, won 7-6 over the Liberty Junior Lions. Second down and 12 for the Elite Outlaws from their own 5-yard line. Handoff this time. Again, it is Blue down the near side, or check that. Down the near sideline, it is Sea Dog Cameron Moore. No penalties on the play, and it goes for 95 yards. Sea Dog Cameron Moore, 95 yards on the run. It's now 12-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws, 3:36 remaining in this opening quarter. So Cameron Moore, as we look into that sun, difficult to see, got that carry, and it was just a foot race around the left side. Jaden Valenzuela will hold for Liam Orozco. The last extra point, this will be for a 2-point kicking conversion. The last one, the snap appeared to be all right, but they were not able to get the kick underway. So Orozco will try the 2-point conversion for the Elite Outlaws. Movement on that defensive line. Well, they're going to call a false start against the offensive line. Move it back 5 yards, making it about a 25-yard extra point attempt for Orozco. So a couple of very, very long runs for the Elite Outlaws. 75 yards by Blue Feely, and Cameron Moore 95 yards just a moment ago. 25-yard extra point try by Orozco. The kick is up. The kick is good. It counts for 2 points. And it's 14-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws with 3:36 remaining in this opening quarter. So a couple of very, very long runs for the Elite Outlaws. And they lead at 14-0, 3:36 remaining in this opening quarter. Albert's on the far side, or Antonio Alberto to return on the far side for squad 48. On the near side is Combs. And Orozco to kick off for the Elite Outlaws. So the Elite Outlaws, coached by Elias Valenzuela, off to a good start here, leading 14-0, 3:36 remaining in this opening quarter. Game 4 of the day. Orozco's last kickoff went out of bounds here on the near side. A little bit of a breeze that he's kicking into, but not a whole lot. Orozco to kick off for the Elite Outlaws. That a line drive kick. Combs bobbles it and falls on it back at the 18-yard line. That's where squad 48 will start. First down and 10. Back of their own 18-yard line. Well, I guess they'll mark it at the 19. Today's Arizona Youth Football League game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. So squad 48 down 14-0, 3:34 remaining in the opening quarter. First down and 10, squad 48 from their own 19-yard line. Babbitt's going to take it himself and taken down, but after about a 3-yard gain on the left side. Taken down on this near side, 33 getting him. Babbitt's with a gain officially of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Squad 48 from their own 21-yard line. Empty backfield. 4 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. And a whistle is blown. Jet Calfee back in at quarterback, and a penalty against Squad 48 moves it back to their own 16-yard line. 2nd down and 3. Squad 48 back from their own 16-yard line. Empty backfield. Calfee out of the shotgun will look to throw. Steps up. Fires down the middle. This is picked off at the 33-yard line by the Elite Outlaws. And this is going to come back all the way for a touchdown. It is Cameron Moore, Sea Dog, returning that interception, 33 yards. And it's now 20-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws, 2:35 remaining in the opening quarter. So a little bit of a surprising start. The Elite Outlaws out to a quick 20-0 lead, 2:35 remaining in the opening quarter. Liam Orozco, who made his last extra point, will try for the 2-point kick conversion with Jaden Valenzuela to hold.
The Elite Outlaws line up for the extra point.
So Orozco made his last extra point. Snap is good. The place is down. That kick is up. It is perfect. It is now 22-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. 2:35 remaining in the opening quarter. 33-yard interception return by Sea Dog for the Elite Outlaws. So a little bit of a surprising start. The Elite Outlaws jumping out to a 22-0 lead, 2:35 remaining in the opening quarter. So Sea Dog with a big interception. Liam Orozco set to kick off from the 40-yard line for the Elite Outlaws. Antonio Alberto here on the near side and Joel Combs on the far side to return this kick for Squad 48. Orozco to kick off. This is a good kick. Fielded at the 22-yard line. Alberto is drilled right at the 22-yard line by Blue. Blue Feely. A huge hit on special teams at the 33-yard line. An 11-yard return. So Blue, who had a 75-yard touchdown run early on, showing some big hitting on special teams. The Elite Outlaws leading 22-0, 2:28 remaining in the opening quarter. Squad 48 first down and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Calfee out of the shotgun, Volrich to his right in the backfield. They hand off to Volrich, going over to the left side, lowers his shoulder, and driven down by Iceman amongst others. Also in there was Meissen. A gain of a yard on the play, 2nd down and 9. Squad 48 from their own 34-yard line. Temperature right around 93 degrees, maybe cooling off a bit. We're under 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter, 22-0, favor of the Elite Outlaws. 2nd down and 9. Squad 48 from their own 34-yard line. Movement on that left side of the offensive line. It appeared to be Graniello. Left tackle jumping a little bit quick. It'll cost Squad 48 5 yards. 2nd and 14, Squad 48 from their own 28-yard line. Calfee out of the shotgun. Volrich lines up to his left with 3 receivers. Calfee throws just about hit, throws complete. And a big menacing hit at the 39-yard line. And a big hit coming up that time by Sea Dog. A gain of 11. And it's 3rd down and 3 for squad 48 from their own 40-yard line. They need their own 43 for a first down. A minute and ticking here in the opening quarter. Babbitt's now in at quarterback, gets the snap, hands off to Volrich going left, has a hole, breaks into the secondary, and he has the first down and more, a gain of 13 over the left side. So Volrich, a gain of 13. It'll be first down and 10 for squad 48 at the 47-yard line of the Elite Outlaws. 35 seconds and ticking here in the opening quarter. Oliver Stetz checks in for the Elite Outlaws on the line, and Josiah Mitchell checks out. Also checking out PJ Mack. It appears that squad 48 will just let the clock run out here in the opening quarter as they trail it 22-0. They'll have
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team. That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Still 2 seconds remaining in this first quarter, 22-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. And stepping up, Calfee fires here to the near side. It's a backward, should be a live ball. Play was disrupted big time. Rylan Johnson in on the action. And that finally is the end of the first quarter, 22-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. for Squad 48. Squad 48, second down and 10 at the 47-yard line of the Elite Outlaws. They move it out of the shotgun. A handoff to Combs inside and close to getting a face mask inside that time. And Rylan Johnson as well as Oliver Stetz making the tackle. No gain on the play for Squad 48. Joel Combs getting the carry that time. It's third down and 10. Squad 48, the 47-yard line of the Elite Outlaws. Calfee back in at quarterback. To his right in the backfield is Combs. 4 receivers set. Check that it is Babbitt, a quick toss, and it's overshot by Combs.
What are you doing in there?
Tended for Combs, and it was overshot.
Squad 48 looking at 4th down and 10 yards to gain.
So the throw is overshot. It'll be 4th down and 10 for Squad 48. Calfee in at quarterback. Ball rests at the 47-yard line of the Elite Outlaws. They need the 37 for a first down. Passing situation, Calfee will look to throw again. Steps up, lofts it here to the near side, and there's some contact. Goes incomplete, intended for Noah Batum. Coverage by Caleb Pearson, and on downs,
Ball will go over to the Elite Outlaws.
the Elite Outlaws take over on downs.
First and 10.
It'll be first down and 10 for the Outlaws at their own 47-yard line. They lead it 22-0 to the Elite Outlaws with 9:14 remaining in the first half. Elite Outlaws getting a couple of long runs, a couple of big plays. 75-yard touchdown run by Blue, 95-yard touchdown run by Cameron Moore, and a 33-yard interception return by Moore also. So Cameron Moore with a pair of touchdowns this afternoon. Josiah Mitchell comes in on first down and 10 for the Elite Outlaws from their own 47-yard line. A direct snap this time going right and over midfield in a gain of 6 on the play that time. They get it to Iceman, who checked in at quarterback. So 17 Iceman, a recent addition, picks up 6. Second down and 4. Elite Outlaws at the 47 of Squad 48. Iceman again, a direct snap. He will take it straight ahead. Cuts to his right, breaks to the outside, and steps out of bounds close to the 30-yard line.
By Squad 48. Run is good for 15 yards.
It'll be a 16-yard carry for Iceman around the right side. So the Elite Outlaws on the move again. They lead it 22-0, 8:40 remaining in this first half. First down and 10 for the Elite Outlaws at the 31-yard line of Squad 48. Been running these direct snaps. And this time a direct snap to Jaden Valenzuela, trying to get to the outside. He does get the corner and races down the far sideline for a touchdown.
Jaden Valenzuela with the run.
No penalty markers, or are there? There is a penalty marker around the 18-yard line. This could be in the vicinity of holding. It is coming back.
Preliminary indication is a block in the back by the offense.
Block in the back against the Elite Outlaws. So a 32-yard touchdown by Jaden Valenzuela is erased.
10-yard penalty is marked out.
It'll be marked off from the spot of the foul, so it'll be first down and 11 for Elite Outlaws at the 32-yard line of Squad 48. Gabriel Valenzuela hit to the near sideline, getting a play call as he's the quarterback for the Elite Outlaws. And now a timeout is called by the Elite Outlaws. 8:26 remaining in the half. 22-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws over Squad 48. Today's Arizona Youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. This is the fourth and final ball game in the championship series today. 11 and under. Division I, the Elite Outlaws leading 22-0, 8:26 remaining in the first half over Squad 48. So it'll be first down and about 11 for the Elite Outlaws at the 32-yard line of Squad 48. Sea-Dog is in the backfield, as well as Jaden Valenzuela. Gabriel Valenzuela, the quarterback. And we'll see what they do on this one. First down and 11, Elite Outlaws at the 32-yard line of Squad 48. Man goes in motion. A direct snap going right this time. And
Moore on the carry.
Cameron Moore gets the carry, or check that, Jaden Valenzuela around the right side.
1 yard gain on the play.
Valenzuela gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. It's second down and 10 in between the 32 and 31 yard line of Squad 48. Gabriel Valenzuela brings in the play for Elite Outlaws. 7:55 and ticking in the second quarter. 22-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. Sea-Dog in the backfield. He gets a snap, and behind right guard, he's taken down close to the first down marker. He's taken down by Braxton Volrich.
Run is good for 9 yards.
Not quite enough for a first down. It was good for 9. Third down and 1 for the Elite Outlaws at the 22-yard line and Sea-Dog breaks into the open. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. 22 yards for Sea-Dog. Cameron Moore, his third touchdown of the afternoon. It's now 28-0. Favor of the Elite Outlaws. 7:15 remaining in the second quarter. So a little bit of a surprise here as the Elite Outlaws have really dominated Squad 48. And you've got Liam Orozco kicking the extra points with Jaden Valenzuela to hold. He's made the last 2. We could end up getting a continuous clock fairly quickly. Good snap, and that kick is up. That one is good. It is now 30-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. 7:15 remaining in this opening half. So 3 touchdowns for Moore for the Elite Outlaws, and it needs to be a 35-0 lead for the continuous clock. And right now, surprisingly, 30-0, the Elite Outlaws over Squad 48. Antonio Alberto here on the near side, and Joel Combs on the far side to return the kick for Squad 48. Liam Orozco, a very powerful weapon for the Elite Outlaws, will kick off. 3 for 3 in extra points. Ball falls off the tee. He's got a little bit of a breeze at his back. So one more touchdown, and the Elite Outlaws will go on a continuous clock. So Liam Orozco will kick off for the Elite Outlaws. They lead it 30-0, 7:15 remaining in the first half. Orozco, a good kick here to the near side. Gets past Alberto, and this ball is going to, fortunately for squad 48, it goes out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That nearly got into the end zone. It got past Antonio Alberto. And they will mark that ball, I'd imagine, at the 35-yard line. It was a very good kick by Liam Orozco. Good power on it and good direction. It just went out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for squad 48 from their own 35-yard line. They trail it 30-0, 7:15 remaining in the second quarter. So the Elite Outlaws have dominated in this ball game. Shadows starting to come out a little bit as that sun going over South Mountain. Calfee, the running back, out of the shotgun to his left. Volrich with 2 receivers, first and 10. Squad 48 from their own 35-yard line. The handoff to Volrich inside, and he is hit and dropped at the line of scrimmage. Loss of maybe 2 on the play. And it was a big hit for the Elite Outlaws. Jamar Pinky, wearing number 9 on that defensive line. So a timeout is called, a loss of 2 on the play, 6:58 remaining in the second quarter. 30-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. 3 touchdowns by Cameron Moore, a 33-yard interception return, 22-yard touchdown run, and a 95-yard touchdown run. Blue Feely also had a 75-yard touchdown run to start things early on. In fact, the man that made that tackle last one was not Jamar Pinky, it was P.J. Mack, number 8, not 9. Easy to get those confused a little bit. Second down and 12 for squad 48 from their own 33-yard line. Babbitt's in at quarterback, and they hand it off to Bridger Morris, and he's going to get back 1 of the 2 yards that they lost in the prior play. It'll be third down and 11 for squad 48 from their own 34-yard line. So Babbitt's has been alternating with Jet Calfee. Babbitt's more of a runner. He's in there now. Calfee more of a passer. Bridger Morris lines up the right of Babbitt's, who goes out of the shotgun on third down 11, ball at the 34 of squad 48 as Babbitt's takes it to his right. Tries to get to the outside, but he is taken down at that line of scrimmage by 33. We've had a lot of guys added to the team, but 33 not on the updated roster. So fourth down and 10 after a gain of 1 for squad 48 from their own 35-yard line. 5:45 and ticking in the second quarter, 30-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. Squad 48 needs to get to their own 45 for the first down. Calfee in at quarterback. 4 receiver sets. Looked like a false start, and hit and dropped on some big pressure was Calfee. And it's recovered by P.J. Mack for the Elite Outlaws, and they will take over after the fumble at the 28-yard line of squad 48. Things are looking pretty bleak for squad 48. They trail at 30-0, 5:17 remaining in the first half.
The Elite Outlaws take over first and 10.
The Outlaws first and 10 at the 28-yard line of squad 48. Another touchdown, and we would have a continuous clock, 35 points and over. I guess you'd call it the mercy rule. Gabriel Valenzuela, the quarterback. Blue 43 is the fullback. To the left, Jaden Valenzuela. To the right in the backfield is Cameron Moore, has 3 touchdowns. 1st and 10, they pitch it. Going right is Jaden Valenzuela to the outside. A penalty marker comes in, and this one is coming back. Holding against the Elite Outlaws.
Preliminary call is holding on the offense.
So a nice run by Jaden Valenzuela is coming back.
10-yard penalty will be marked out.
Well, hopefully the sun will be behind the mountain here pretty quick. Everybody here on the east side of the stands or east sidelines looking back into that sun. It'll be 1st down and 20 for the Elite Outlaws at the 38-yard line of squad 48 after the holding penalty. 3 backs in the backfield. The fullback is Blue. They hand off again. This is Iceman in the backfield. And a nice tackle by Ethan Featherson for squad 48. That's going to be a loss of a yard on that play. 2nd down and 21. The Elite Outlaws at the 39 of squad 48. 4:30 and ticking in the first half. 30-0 Elite Outlaws. 2nd down and 21. Again, 3 backs in the backfield. Gabriel Valenzuela goes under center. A handoff. Iceman bounces to the outside and finally run out of bounds by Bostic here on the near side. It'll be a pickup of 9 around the right side for Iceman. 3rd down and 2 now for the Elite Outlaws at squad 48's 30-yard line. Jaden Valenzuela checks in. And it's Iceman checks out for the Elite Outlaws. Third down and 12 for the Elite Outlaws at the 30-yard line. Toss here to the near side. It is complete. And it's good for a touchdown. It is complete to number 33, not on our roster. And it goes for 30 yards. He was wide open. It's now 36-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws, and it should call for a continuous clock with, as they start it right now, ticking at 3:40 and ticking in the first half, 36-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. Liam Orozco will try the extra point. He's 4 for 4, and that kick is up. It is good. It is now 38-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. 3:13 and a continuous clock has started here in the second quarter. 3:05 remaining in the half, 38-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws, and kind of a shocker. So the sun's starting to creep behind South Mountain over on the far side. Shadows are coming out. Everybody here on the east side of the stands looking back into the sun. Combs back on the near side and Antonio Alberto on the far side for squad 48. Liam Orozco, quite a weapon for Elite. The Elite Outlaws will kick off from left to right with a little bit of a breeze at his back. He pounded the last one deep down the near side, but it just went out of bounds on the 2-yard line. Continuous clock at 2 minutes remaining in the half. 38-0 Elite Outlaws. Orozco with a good kick here to the near side. Combs has it at the 15-yard line. Cuts to the near side and a huge hit here on the near side. Sea Dog Cameron Moore, who has 3 touchdowns this afternoon, with a menacing hit after the 10-yard return by Combs. The Elite Outlaws mean business. Cameron Moore, 3 touchdowns this afternoon. And we have a continuous clock. 1:30 and ticking here in the first half. 38-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. Josiah Mitchell, 78, checks in on the defensive line for the Outlaws. Calfee, the quarterback, will go out of the shotgun. First down and 10, squad 48 from their own 25-yard line. Empty backfield, 4-5 receiver set. Calfee will go out of the shotgun, gets a snap, quick toss, and that is intercepted at the 31-yard line. Iceman intercepting that pass of Calfee, and things go from bad to worse for squad 48. Fortunately, the continuous clock. Iceman, a recent addition to Elite Outlaws, gets that interception. So 38-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. A minute remaining in the half. We'll have the continuous clock as they'll start it up again. Big man Mississippi is in the backfield, and he gets the carry. Taken down for a 1-yard loss. On first down and 10, Lucas Graniello in on the tackle. Timeout by the Elite Outlaws with 35 seconds remaining in the half. 38-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. A continuous clock.
That's their third timeout of the half.
So big man Mississippi came in and got the carry, and now he comes out limping just a little bit. A loss of a yard on the play. Three touchdowns by Cameron Moore. Sea Dog. After the loss of a yard, it'll be second down and 10 for the Elite Outlaws at the 31-yard line of squad 48. Penalty marker comes in. May have been a little bit too much time.
Illegal participation on the offense.
Illegal participation. Meissen is now in at running back. Another recent addition for the Elite Outlaws. Second and 15 for the Elite Outlaws at squad 48's 36-yard line. Meissen gets a direct snap and races to his right, taken down by Bridger Morris at the 37-yard line of the Elite Outlaws, or I should say of squad 48. And that may have been the last play of the first half. They spot the ball at the 38 of squad 48. Third down and 17. 10 seconds remaining in the half. Gabriel Valenzuela looks to throw, fires here to the near side, and it goes incomplete. Nearly intercepted over here on the near side by Noah Batum. That is the end of the first half, with the Elite Outlaws leading by a score of 38-0.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team
was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona youth football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This would be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the Husband and Wife Law Team. That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Every time I turn the crowd up, they come running over here, or the wind picks up.
Orozco will kick off for the Elite Outlaws. Back deep for Squad 48, Antonio Alberto, and this is a good driving kick here to the near side. Alberto from his 14-yard line, and he is knocked down by Blue here on the near side of the 26-yard line, a 12-yard return. Again, a continuous clock starts here in the third quarter. It's 38-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. So any score 35 points and over is a continuous clock, kind of, I guess you'd call the mercy rule. It'll be first down and 10 for Squad 48 from their own 26-yard line. So a continuous clock here in the third quarter as it's 38-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. First down and 10 for Squad 48 from their own 26-yard line. Babbitt's out of the shotgun. He'll look to throw, and down he goes. He is sacked. Iceman comes back and makes the sack. A recent addition to the Elite Outlaws. Makes the sack on Babbitt's and a loss of 7. Second and 17 for Squad 48 back in their own 19-yard line. Elite Outlaws have gotten 3 touchdowns from Cameron Moore. Touchdown runs in 95 and 22, 33-yard interception return. Wearing number 33 is Rhodes. We didn't have him on the roster earlier. Second and 17. Babbitt's runs into Volrich in the backfield, and a quick toss to the far side. Complete to Bridger Morris, and he's taken down shy of that original first down, or I should say the original line of scrimmage. And he picks up about 3. Taken down on the far side, brings up third down, and we'll call it 13 from the
3rd and 12 coming up for Squad
23-yard line of Squad 48. Continuous clock, 7:50 and ticking here in the third quarter. 38-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. So 35 points and over. It's a continuous clock. 3rd and 13. Squad 48 from their own 24-yard line. Babbitt's rolls to his right, throws, deflected by Iceman, and it was complete. Goes incomplete, intended for Bridger Morris on the far side, and it'll be spotted again at the 23-yard line of Squad 48. The first down marker is at the 36-yard line on 4th and 13. Squad 48 back at their own 23-yard line. It's been all Elite Outlaws since the beginning. Babbitt's out of the shotgun. He has pressure and throws into traffic. It's intercepted by Blue. He races back the far side, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Unofficially, 33 yards on the interception return by Blue Feely. And it's now 44-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. 6:30 and ticking. The continuous clock here in the third quarter, and things have gone from bad to worse for Squad 48. So Blue Feely, in addition a couple of weeks ago, has been dominating for the Elite Outlaws. Liam Orozco will try the extra point. He's been perfect this afternoon, a big weapon. Jaden Valenzuela puts the snap down, and that kick is up. It is perfect for 2 points. It is 46-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. 5:50 and ticking the continuous clock here in the third quarter. So Blue Feely with 2 touchdowns this afternoon, a 33-yard interception return just now, and the 75-yard run from scrimmage on about the first play from scrimmage early in the ball game. Sun has finally gone down over South Mountain. Very pleasant tonight here. Antonio Alberto, the lone return man, standing back at his own 15-yard line for Squad 48. And Liam Orozco, a very good weapon for the Elite Outlaws to kick off. He's been perfect on extra points when they've gotten the snap down. Very, very fine kicker for the Elite Outlaws. Slight breeze at his back for Orozco. Alberto is back deep, and that is a line drive to the far side, picked up by Combs at the 20-yard line, races forward, and down he goes around the 34-yard line. So Iceman has been all over the place for the Elite Outlaws, just a recent addition to their ball club. Carl Kiefer Stadium here at Mountain Point High School, and Carl Kiefer, a legend over at McClintock High School in Tempe, a longtime coach there, and also here at Mountain Point. Squad 48 goes to work, 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Babbitt's the quarterback, hands off to Volrich. Fights his way inside and maybe picked up a yard at best. Wyatt Smahula in on the tackle for no gain. It is 46-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. Bit of a shocker. Babbitt's out of the shotgun on 2nd down and 10. He holds hands off to Volrich inside. A penalty marker comes in. He was taken down immediately by Josh Nava. Holding against squad be holding against squad 48. I guess they're going to accept the penalty and move squad 48 back further into their own territory. The ball will be placed at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 23 for squad 48 back of their own 20. Continuous clock, fortunately, with 35-point lead or more. It's 46-0 Elite Outlaws. 3:15 and ticking here in the third quarter. 2nd down and 23. Babbitt's out of the shotgun. He has all sorts of pressure, scrambles to his right, gets to the outside and slides down on the far side of the 25-yard line. Make it around the 26. He picked up 6 yards.
6-yard gain on the play.
So Babbitt's is quick. It'll be 3rd down and 17 for squad 48 from their own 26-yard line. So the Elite Outlaws well on their way to winning the 2025 Division I 11 and under state title. 3rd and 17, Babbitt's out of the shotgun with 4 receivers. He looks to throw, has pressure, steps up, very, very elusive, and down he goes.
Babbitt's on a very loss of 2 on the play.
Ray Biebrich in on the tackle for the Elite Outlaws.
4th down and 19 yards.
A loss of 2, 4th down and 19 for squad 48. Ball resting at their own 24. They need their own 43 for the 1st down. Jet Calfee checks in at quarterback now, more of a passing quarterback. Babbitt's a quick runner. But Calfee appears to line up in punt formation. Stands 9 yards back. He will punt it away. It is a short punt, and that play is whistled dead. It appears to be appeared to be a fair catch and a punt of 15 yards. Fair catch is called by Pearson of the Outlaws. 1:09 remaining in the third quarter. 46-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. They will go to work 1st down and 10 at the 40-yard line of squad 48. First and 10 for the Elite Outlaws, the 40 of Squad 48. Gabriel Valenzuela goes out of the shotgun. Checking the sideline for directions, 3 receivers. He will look to throw, fires deep down the middle, and could have been interference. Good coverage by Noah Batum. Ball was intended for Jaden Valenzuela. Kind of surprised that the Elite Outlaws would be passing in this situation, but nevertheless, it's a continuous clock. And that most likely will be the last play of the third quarter. It is 46-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws as we end 3 quarters.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team. That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
46-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws as we start the fourth quarter, and a toss here to the near side by Gabriel Valenzuela, and that goes incomplete to Rhodes. So a continuous clock, and this ought to be over before you know it. 3 touchdowns by Moore, Cameron Moore, 95-yard touchdown run, 22-yard touchdown run, and a 33-yard interception return. Blue Feely, a couple of scores, 75-yard touchdown run, a 33-yard interception return. 3rd down and 10. Elite Outlaws, the 40-yard line is Squad 48. Jordan Valenzuela out of the shotgun. He goes to throw again, fires it down the middle. Ball is complete to Rhodes, the 15. He races towards the end zone. He's in for a touchdown. 40 yards to Rhodes, his second touchdown of the evening. With 9 minutes and ticking here in the fourth quarter, it is now 52-0. Well, it's going to come back. So a 40-yard touchdown, a perfect throw, is negated due to a false start. The offensive line. So a 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down and 15 for the Elite Outlaws at Squad 48's 45-yard line. Blue Feely in the backfield as well as Cameron Moore on 3rd and 15 for the Elite Outlaws at Squad 48's 45-yard line. See if Valenzuela continues to throw, and it appears he will. He's in trouble, and down he goes. And a sack, and a good one that time, by Skylar Matheson of Squad 48. A loss of 9. It'll be 4th down and 24. As a penalty against the Elite Outlaws after the 9-yard sack will move them back even further. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Elite Outlaws. It's going to be 4th down, and we'll call it 39. Gabriel Valenzuela tosses over the middle. 4th down on the, I should say, false start on the offense, the Elite Outlaws. Clock continues to tick even with a timeout. It'll be 4th down and 44 for the Elite Outlaws from their own 26-yard line. They lead it 46-0, 6:45 and ticking here in the fourth quarter. Pleasant evening now that the sun has gone down behind South Mountain. Temperatures probably getting down around 90 or maybe the high 80s. This is the fourth ball game of the afternoon, early evening. Today's Arizona Youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. 4th down and 44 for the Elite Outlaws, back of their own 26. 6 minutes and ticking here in the fourth quarter. 46-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. Continuous clock. 35-point lead or more. Gabriel Valenzuela out of the shotgun, and now stoppage of play again. And a timeout is called, and that even with the timeouts, the clock continues to tick, which is a good thing when it's a 46-0 ball game. I don't know why they would call timeout on either side. I really don't. Kind of surprised that the Elite Outlaws continue to throw the ball, but I guess it doesn't matter. It's still a continuous clock. It doesn't stop the clock on a incomplete pass. It is a running clock, and we're at 5 minutes remaining in the ball game, essentially 46-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. 4th down and 44 for the Elite Outlaws from their own 26-yard line. Gabriel Valenzuela goes out of the shotgun. 3 receiver set. He will look to throw again, complete to Rhodes here on the near side. Rhodes gets to the outside. He is very, very quick and races down the near sideline. They're going to say that he didn't step out of bounds. Well, I guess they're going to call it a touchdown. It sure looked like he went out of bounds on the near side, but it goes for 74 yards. Third touchdown by Rhodes of the early evening, late afternoon. 52-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. 4:10 and ticking here in the fourth quarter. And Rhodes, another late addition. We had Thomas Rhodes. We had him as number 20. I do not believe that's the same Rhodes. I'm not quite sure, but number 33 is Rhodes, and he's got 3 touchdowns this afternoon and early evening. Iceman was a recent addition this past week. I guess. So Iceman was a recent addition, number 17. Orozco will try the extra point. He's had a perfect evening. A very good weapon for the Elite Outlaws. Offside against squad 48. So this will be a 18-yard point after try for 2 points for Liam Orozco. Jaden Valenzuela to hold. And it's a fake. Jaden Valenzuela throws to the back of the end zone. A penalty marker comes in.
Flag on the play. Offensive pass interference.
Offensive pass interference. It was caught on the far side by Cameron Moore, but I believe he pushed off. That was a 1-point conversion try.
Second 15-yard penalty.
A 15-yard penalty. And as of right now, they're going to try the extra point. It would come from 33 yards for the 2-point extra point kick for Orozco. He's got the leg to get it there. They'll test him on this one. Jaden Valenzuela, the holder. The snap is down. That kick is up. And a little bit short and to the right, so it's no good. Clock continues to tick. Under 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. 52-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws. So everybody just kind of eager to get this ball game over. The Elite Outlaws jumped off to a 6-0 lead right out of the chute on the 75-yard run by Blue Feely. A minute 30 and ticking here in the fourth quarter. 52-0 in favor of the Elite Outlaws on the continuous clock. Antonio Alberto here on the near side. Far side is Tyler Babbitts to return this kick of Liam Orozco of the Elite Outlaws. At a minute and ticking here in the ball game. Orozco to kick off. Bangs a good one here. From the 20-yard line is Antonio Alberto, and he is throttled down around the 29-yard line. Tackle made by the Elite Outlaws, Caleb Pearson. Squad 48 will have it first down and 10 from their own 29-yard line. Just 35 seconds remaining in this one. And the Elite Outlaws leading 52-0. Maybe one more play remaining in this ball game. Babbitt's out of the shotgun on first down and 10, squad 48 from their own 29-yard line. A little razzle-dazzle play. This ball is thrown. It's intercepted by Cameron Moore at the 49-yard line. Cameron Moore can really move and breaks a tackle on the far side and finally taken out the 26-yard line. And that is the end of the ball game as the Elite Outlaws beat Squad 48 by a score of 52-0, and the Elite Outlaws are the 2025 11 and under Division I champions. Congratulations to the Elite Outlaws. For Jeff Lowry and Roger Bemis, I'm Eric Anderson. Have a good evening.